So Pittsburgh, Toronto, conference finals. You heard it here first. It's gonna happen. What do we think about Pittsburgh, Toronto? The reality is Pittsburgh is Pittsburgh. Super solid, super deep. But you know what? Like, Matt Murray. I'm not sold that this guy's gonna be able to stay healthy. This year he looks like he's been hurt quite a bit. This is probably wishful thinking. I don't know. Pittsburgh's super deep, but I just think the time is up. I would like the time to be up. I would like to take, and I have to do this. And I don't know, when I put money on this, I don't know. But I have to take the Leafs. Imagine the Leafs, Barnes. Imagine the Leafs, Vegas, Stanley Cup final. Because I have to take the Leafs. Oh, you took Nashville. I can't see Pittsburgh, Nashville again. I'm taking the Leafs. I'm doing it. They're good. They're so deep. Crazy deep. If their defense doesn't get exposed, they're golden. So we would have Leafs and Predators in the Stanley Cup final. Why can't the Leafs make the final? Tell me why they can't. As much as you're going to be like, anyone is going to be like, what? You can't take the Leafs to go to the Stanley Cup final. I'll still take Nashville to win the Stanley Cup. I think the Leafs lose in the final, but I think they come out of the East. Why can't they come out of the East? Maybe I'm being ridiculous. But I think they can do it. Babcock, what about the Babcock factor? That has to factor in here somewhere. What he's done with that team. I'm just going to go on a Leafs rant. Anyway, Pittsburgh, Toronto. I think Murray gets injured. I think Pittsburgh, they played so much hockey. They've played so much hockey the last 3 years, and they're not young anymore. Like, Crosby's in his 30s, Malkin's in his 30s. They're in great condition, obviously. Kessel, not so much in the great condition at all, whatsoever, and his hair. So he looks a bit homeless and like nobody loves him. But, I think they've just played so much hockey. It's going to catch up to them at some point. So I'm going to go Leafs, Preds. Preds probably win the Stanley Cup, but I'm taking the Leafs coming out of the East. You heard it here first. Crazy talk, I know, but I have a really good feeling. And, I think it'll be interesting. I think it'll be fun. I think that covers the entire Eastern Conference. You heard the Western Conference from Troy. I'd obviously like to echo the sentiments Troy made about Humboldt and what that looks like. I unfortunately was not good enough to play hockey, but I do know that that's a part of life. And I remember obviously all my friends on these buses, and it's great to see how people can still pull together in this crazy world. Really nice to see, everyone's thinking about them. Thoughts and prayers. Really, really scary stuff. And yeah, definitely gives you some perspective. I hope everybody tunes in tonight, watches those first games. It's a different hockey, right? Everybody's amped up. It's a different level of hockey, and it's the best time of the year, man. Best time of the year. Hope you guys enjoy it. Hey, subscribe, tune into Couch's Corner, follow Couch's Corner. Let's have some fun with this. Would love to hear some comments. Everybody rip my Leafs and me for being that guy that takes his team to the Stanley Cup final, and most people don't even think they'll get out of the first round. But anyway, have some fun with it, man. This is about, I think this is about just having fun, talking hockey, because nothing better to do, and certainly nothing better to do at this time of the year. Everybody take care. At Couch's Corner, subscribe, follow. Let's have some fun. Take care. Go Leafs.